This is moi moi. More specifically, moi moi my mom made for me. And she makes the best moi moi. It's nice and soft and delicious. So I'm going to let her introduce the moi moi and talk about it more. Say hi, mom.
Hi.
Say a little bit more.
Hi, everyone.
Okay, so let's get started.
So we start by washing black eyed peas that have been soaked overnight. My daughter doesn't normally skin her beans, even though traditionally moi moi is made with skin beans.
I think it's not that necessary because the fiber and it comes out tasting good. It just doesn't look as pretty. So then we wash some garlic, onions, peppers, and blend it together with the beans, right?
Yeah. So the next thing we do is wash and prep the moi moi leaves. We lay them in two batches, the larger leaves and the smaller leaves.
So
For a
some
reason.
people, yeah, some people use banana leaves, but moi moi leaves taste better, right?
Yes, very much so.
Yeah, and then we are off to preparing our moi moi batter.
To the blended beans, I add in some hot water. You can also use any stock of choice if you have at home, and then some neutral flavored oil.
Yeah, so the oil you can use, we used canola oil, but you can use vegetable oil, groundnut oil, avocado oil, as long as it's not like a flavorful oil like olive oil. I think that's fine. And we add in the oil and the hot water to adjust the texture so that it comes
Yes.
out similar
Light,
to cake batter or
yeah.
lighter than cake batter,
Yes,
right?
that's right, yeah.
So that your moi moi comes out soft and supple.
To,
Go ahead.
to season the moi moi, we just use chicken seasoning and salt. Sometimes you could add crayfish, but that is optional. And to make the moi moi really come out smooth and not have some bits of seasoning in it, a number of people soak or melt or dissolve the moi moi in
The seasoning.
the seasoning rather
In
in
hot
hot
water.
water and then pour into the moi moi
batter,
batter. Yes,
Yeah.
that's what they do.
Okay. So for a more formal recipe on moi moi batter, check out yummymedley.com. I use a more traditional recipe there, but it's pretty much the same. So this part I'm not an expert at, and that is wrapping the moi moi. So mommy, take over.
To wrap the moi moi, you place the larger leaf on the outside, then the smaller leaf on the inside, and wrap as you see me doing. You want to form a cone and then seal it together.
Yeah. So I'm not sure how to explain what she's doing in words, but if you can follow by the images, I hope it's helpful. I don't know how to wrap moi moi leaves because I find that it leaks a lot, but I think you said it comes with practice, right?
Yes, and then I use two of the moi moi leaves because sometimes some are torn or they have holes in them, and to ensure that it doesn't seep out the batter into the pot, you use two. But if you have sturdy large leaves, you can use one.
Yes. And to fill the moi moi, we use corned beef for some and fish. We use smoked mackerel for some.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
But my favorite is the smoked mackerel.
Then for some people do use eggs, but
Yeah, boiled eggs, but we don't
boiled-
eat eggs.
Yes, they don't use yes.
Yeah.
So, fish is my favorite too.
Yeah, fish is really good. And then you stack the moi moi leaves in a pot. We put the sticks from the moi moi leaves on the base to kind of form like a lift for it because it's going to be steaming rather than
Yes,
boiling.
Yes.
And then we pour hot water on the side of the pot, making sure it's not coming in contact with the moi moi too directly. Right?
Yeah, that steams the moi moi.
Yeah.
And then when you notice that the moi moi leaves were very green.
Yeah.
But
Once it's cooked, it goes darker. And a skewer or fork poked through it comes out clean.
yay, our moi moi is ready. I like my moi moi with ogi or gari, depending
Yes.
on the weather.
I like my moi moi by itself, just hot steaming. Whether it's hot or cold, I will eat moi moi any day, anytime. It's one of my favorite dishes. Anyway, thank you so much, Mommy, for cooking moi moi for us.
You're welcome.
All right, bye everyone.